This is Backpass Naija. Welcome to the weekend review of game week 12 in the English Premier League matches. Alright, Mr. Gospower, Chelsea 2-0 win over Burnley. How did you feel about the match?
For the 2-0 win, it was expected, honestly, because I said it that Chelsea was going to win against Burnley. Because if Chelsea cannot win against Burnley, moving forward we are to jam Barcelona and Arsenal. If we cannot win against Burnley, I don't see us going anywhere against the remaining match at the front. But first half of that game, Burnley they were decent, very, very decent with their play. But they don't have a finishing player that can do the magic for them and finish the ball. Chelsea was not decent. Even if we had first goal at first half, we were not decent during the first half. But coming into the second half, we played very well. I was very impressed with what they played up until 70-something minutes when Burnley wanted to show us that they are back to their field. Even when we were leading them with 1-0, Enzo Maresca was to make a change as of that time to bring in Estavo Williams before we had the second goal. So the 2-0 win for me, it was expected. I wanted the goal itself to be more than 2-0 on a normal.
Okay, Caicedo was not in the game that Saturday. So do you feel that if anything happened to Caicedo now, that Santos can fit into Caicedo's shoe?
No. Santos stepped up for the match. He showed very well in the match. He even won the man of the match for that game, right? He was decent during the match. But saying for him to step up to Caicedo, I don't believe any Chelsea player as of now can step up to the energy Caicedo has. Like when we had Kante in Chelsea. Yeah. If Kante had injury, there was nobody that would step up to Kante. Yes. That is just the same way with Caicedo.
Okay, very good game for Chelsea.
Very, very wonderful game for Chelsea.
You know, they needed that 3 points very urgent, more than any other team.
Yes, we needed to stay at 23.
Do you think that Chelsea needed that 3 points more than Barcelona match?
Yes, we needed that 3 points over Barcelona match.
Okay, say Chelsea lose the Burnley match, win Barca match.
I would not be happy. I would not be happy because in the Champions League, if we lose against Barcelona, we still have hope to play other matches. Yes, but now in Premier League, if you lose, where you go see yourself for Premier League? You go hit yourself. So the 3 points was okay for me, very, very okay for me.
Okay, Queen, the game on Saturday, I want to ask you, Newcastle, the game on Saturday, what do you make of Newcastle, Manchester City? Did you see the result coming?
Wow, that game was actually a walkover for Manchester City. So we didn't see that coming at all. Nobody saw that coming. That was a very great shocker for this weekend game. I think that was the biggest shocker this weekend that we had. Nobody expected Newcastle to outplay them. They outplayed themselves.
Okay, do you feel that Manchester City still have the hope to outsmart Arsenal in that first position?
What I'm seeing with Arteta this season and his boys is that I'm not seeing them losing any games. I'm not seeing that, and you can see the way Chelsea is also going. Even though I hate to say this, but I must admit that Chelsea is really in a good form this season. So seeing them dropping points for Manchester City is really a hard one to say.
For Chelsea.
Yes.
Okay, another shocking game.
Manchester game. Sorry, before you go off. Sorry, before you go off. Manchester.
What do you make of Man City?
Manchester City, Newcastle. Yeah. First of all, I said it that Manchester City was going to drop points against Newcastle. It was obvious. Now I want to bring you to something. For Manchester City losing that game, I was very happy and impressed because we are topping them now at the table. We are 23.
Okay, as a Chelsea fan.
Yes, I'm very, very happy. My
and
expectation
you think that Chelsea cannot drop point for Manchester City to overtake them.
For now,
overtaking is allowed.
For now, the Premier League is still open. It's still very open.
The only problem, it's very competitive.
The only problem we have in Premier League now is Arsenal.
Okay.
Because the way Arsenal is going, I was even expecting Arsenal to drop points against Tottenham. but they did not. But Manchester City against Newcastle, they played their best. They tried, but they denied Haaland the opportunity to score.
So it was they tried their best playing against Newcastle and they lost against Newcastle.
Manchester City, Guardiola, it's their best because Guardiola in that match, Guardiola did everything he can. He wanted the win.
All the tactics
he brought everything to the table. It was their best.
But it's still not their best because you Manchester City. These are title winners for how many years? They have been contenders.
One thing I want you to understand that this is football. You can bring out all your best, and your best is still not enough.
Okay. For me, you know, last season, I said it. I told people that last season Man City is not going to win the league. I still tell people that this season Man City is not going to win the league. Do you understand? Is that what happened on Saturday? For me, I don't think it's a very big deal.
It's not a very big deal. It was expected.
The problem in Premier League is Arsenal.
It's not everything.
I said even Burnley, Man City won Burnley. How many? What was the goal line score? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the most shocking results. I know many people did not see it coming. I can predict that 80% of football fans did not see it coming. Liverpool losing at Anfield again against Shandais with his boys at Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest, they just have a new coach. He won his last match 3-1 against Leeds, right? Now coming into Liverpool has been in their worst
form of the season.
Yes, they have been in their worst time because I believe Slot have slaughtered Liverpool.
Wow.
Because I don't see why you're a coach and you spent all those money you spent over how much to sign Isak and what do they call this their player that they signed with. Now you had last season, you had Diaz last season. You saw Diaz. Diaz was supposed to help Liverpool. Because if you watch Diaz in Bayern Munich now, Jesus, that boy is doing magic.
What do you think that Arnold Slot is not doing well? Is it the tactics?
I don't think
or is it that the new players that came in?
I don't think Slot.
I don't English football.
I don't think
because you're talking about Isak. Isak have been in England for the past 3, 5, 4 seasons.
Let me make
I don't know what is the.
I don't think Slot is not doing his best. I know he's doing his best. He has done everything he knows as a coach. Slot is not supposed to be in Liverpool. Winning last Premier League was because of what's that coach name? Klopp. It was because Klopp did the work. It was just finishing touch he did.
Exactly.
So Slot, if I'm Liverpool management, I will remove that man. That man will deal with, before Liverpool they will come down to 15 to 16.
Liverpool is just like Man City for me. If Pep is going to leave Man City,
after
they are
this
going to bring somebody in that level. So it's the same thing with
Liverpool. Don't bring an average coach.
Klopp was competing with Pep. So you cannot bring somebody who is lower. So I think that's what is affecting the club now. They brought someone who is not fit and he cannot even compete with
but for the past many seasons, Anfield has been a place that before you go there to win,
you'll be scared.
Yes, you'll be scared of.
But it's not a place that you can go there and pick up points.
Now you don't need to be scared. It's not going there to pick up. You are going, it's your point. You are going to just take it.
The fear of Anfield
is over. It's over.
Okay, another big game of the weekend, Arsenal Tottenham.
Hey, what a bad day.
Gospel, did you see the result coming?
No, I did not see the result. I was watching the match and I cried for Tottenham. Because I never expected Arsenal to go on 4-1 with Tottenham. It was devastating. The only goal they had, the first time they had shot on target was at 50 something minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, but the goal against Arsenal.
Yeah, the goal was world class. It was world class, honestly. It was world class. But it was that time they were having their first shot on target.
Okay, that brought the goal.
Arsenal dealt with them.
What do you say?
I want to say that especially Eze is a very fantastic boy.
Wow, what a game.
Yes,
having his first ever hat-trick.
Yes, and I think he was motivated because of what
the coach said.
Yes, the press conference. The coach was asking who is
Eze?
And that was really, really embarrassing. I was so happy that he was able to show who Eze was.
I don't know if you understand the game Arsenal players played there. When Eze had his second goal for Arsenal, they were not giving. They were looking for a way to make Eze to score
At least
hat-trick.
to shut the goal.
Yes, to short.
Oh.
Because I saw teamwork at that time. Everybody
I
wanted
think all of
to
them
give.
were angry.
Everybody wanted to give Eze finish
But-
this work. Finish this work.
But do you really, did it really shows that Arsenal did not miss Gabriel?
No, see, if you
Which
in that
defender?
match, in
Their
their defender,
defender.
Okay.
in that match, they had many set piece to use to score goal, right?
Okay.
If Gabriel was there, Arsenal would have been scoring Tottenham like 3-0 down first half. Do you know why? Because Gabriel is one person that understands set piece very well. Before that ball will come in, he has communicated with almost all the players, tell them what to do, how to finish work.
Okay.
They miss Gabriel, honestly.
So you mean that Nkapia can fit into Gabriel's shoes when Gabriel is not
Yes,
around?
just normal to play, but not for the set piece levels.
Okay. A very
But they are
good
still
game
doing
pass.
well.
Yes, they are doing well.
Another
They are
big
good.
shocker of the week 12. They will call them the theatre of dream. Manchester United, Everton. I will turn to a Manchester United fan, the queen of Manchester United. How did you feel about the game Manchester United Everton yesterday?
I would say that I was sleeping after the match, and all I was hearing in my dream was Mikolenko, Mikolenko, Mikolenko. I was not hearing any Manchester United players because I don't know. They were 10 men down. We have 11 players, but they were still struggling. I was watching this match, and it was in our home. This is somewhere that you cannot lose. We have our fans. They were cheering, but they were not playing as if they were fighting for something. I did not see that zeal because they have the possession, ball possession.
Yeah.
100% they have it, but they were not converting. And I think the problem now boils down to us having a good finisher. So Zexi was not really giving me that shot, that powerful shot on target. That
As a striker.
Yes, as a striker, he was playing, but even Bruno Fernandes, he tried his best. No, even Dalot, all of them tried, but I was not seeing that this thing. Then, if you look at Everton team, one was already out. So you would expect that Manchester United will use that as an advantage, but it was not showing in the game. It was as if we were even playing against 15 players.
I don't know if I'll say I'm grateful to God or I'll say I am happy. But the two of them can go together, I believe so. So I am grateful to God and I am happy. I said something before. I said Manchester United having 5 games unbeaten. They had 3 wins and 2 draws. Was the hand of God was in that place.
Maybe God wanted to promote the guy that says, I will not
Bat my hair on
Manchester United with
5 straight. But God did not do it 5 straight for them. He gave them 3 and 2 draws. Now, over to Everton match. First of all, I want to talk about that red card. That red card was 100% deserving.
But
I don't know.
You know, last season, maybe 2 seasons ago, this was the same thing that I think wanted to happen between It was Chelsea Everton. It be like this Everton, they like fight. When Chelsea had a penalty and Palmer wanted to take it, Jackson. And the what's his name, Madueke, they nearly had an argument
for the penalty. I want to make you understand something, that if that red card did not come yesterday, those players, they will not understand that you don't have to fight in the pitch with your teammates. It's wrong. It's wrong, very, very wrong. Why will you slap? You did not push him. You slapped him.
You know, most players, they don't know that when you fight your teammate, you should be red carded.
I see.
The rule is there already.
The ref did very well. I'm so grateful you gave that red card. Now with this thing, many players will learn that the moment you slap or you fight your fellow player, the same team, it's wrong. They had the red card, and even after the red card, they did very well.
They did.
Because it was after the red card they had that first goal against Manchester United.
Yes,
very
it was
very
after
perfect
the red
goal.
card.
And Manchester United struggled all through that match.
We had 0 block.
But
in our defense. Zero.
Pickford has been a goalkeeper that
He
whenever you are playing against Everton, if you're a big team, in the always
he'll step up. Yes.
It's always step up.
I'm proud. I'm very proud of Everton because Manchester United winning that match yesterday would have taken them to 5th position. They stopped their dream.
Oh.
They cut the dream. Yes.
Rival banter.
And if I'm to be honest, Bruno Fernandes, the outside shot he took yesterday,
Wow,
100%.
the guy was
Yes,
guy,
but
you
it was
tried.
not, it was not converting. That was the
No, now the keeper Pickford did not allow it enter, but that shot was one of a kind.
For me, for Manchester United players, I would say my man of the match was our goalkeeper.
how how is your goalkeeper man of the match when your
Even for our
goalkeeper
goalkeeper, that stuff that reached like 3-0.
no Everton had 3 shots on 3 shots and only 1 on target. Manchester United had 5 shots
that goal
and only 6 on.
that 3 now it would have converted.
When they don't have any goal on target.
Because the defense
They don't
were
have.
not
It was
blocking any
just
distance.
shots. It was not on target. It was just one.
Your
on
keeper
target.
had the lowest rating for conceding the goal, which is 5.8. You understand? So Pickford was man of the match.